Hi there. My name is Amber Horsley, and I get the distinct privilege of sharing how amazing our God is with you. This one is also from some musings that I had with one of my friends from church. So we were volunteering in nursery together, and so watching all the babies and all the things. And while we were watching all the littles, we were talking, and she was just kind of describing how her life and especially her professional life has not gone at all the way she was expecting or planning. How she went through all this schooling, had all these things, she was going to be doing all this, and then she stopped all of it just because she kind of saw her family and saw that there was a need. And right now, though her working was good, also there was a better, and the better was for her for that season to take a break and come home. And she was kind of saying like how that was really hard for her and how she kind of struggled a lot in that. She still kind of does, like, was it all worth it or this? But then when we were talking, I told her, I was like, one of the most amazing things about us being parents is that we get a model for our children how to work through struggle, how to work through indecision, or when life shows us roadblocks. And so you taught your children a valuable lesson that family is first and foremost the most important thing, and that we can pivot in life, and that we can hear God's voice, and we can enter into something that is different, maybe scary, but that's okay. That we can persevere. That, because she said there were some really hard days and some days that she struggled, and I told her, even in those, our children get to see that we're not perfect. Yeah, we're parents, and a lot of when kids see parents, they see them as these superheroes, these people that are infallible and are perfect. And so, also as parents, we get to show them, we're not perfect. There's only one perfect person that ever walked this earth, and that's Jesus. And He's our example, and He's our light. And so when we make mistakes, we admit that to our children. We ask them for forgiveness. We model for them what forgiveness looks like, and what hope looks like, and what struggle looks like, and what turning to God in struggle looks like. All those things. And so when we were talking, and she was like, yeah, I went through the struggle and this, and I was like, but you gave your children such a gift. You gave your children a gift of being able to see what struggle looks like, but what turning to God in the midst of your struggle looks like. You gave your children a gift through modeling how to deal with changes, how to deal with emotions, how to deal with struggle and strife. Because those are the life lessons. Those are the things that school or things like that, there's no class for that. But those are the things that are much deeper and stronger and more pervasive, and things that will shatter people more than anything. And so as parents, if we can teach our children what turning to God looks like, and what hope, and what faith, and what endurance, and what perseverance looks like, that's the best gift that we can ever give as a parent.